Sitting behind me is an icon of the Philippine automotive industry. It's not a sedan, not an SUV, it's not even a pickup truck. It single-handedly defined the logistics and business sector of the country. The workhorse of almost every corporation in the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary. The 2021 Mitsubishi L300 FB Body. Right off the bat, Mitsubishi did not change a bit of its design. Why fix what isn't broke, right? But just because the design did not change, it doesn't mean that everything is still the same. But before we get to the engine, a simple tutorial on how to access it. First, we have to unlatch these two. It's located in the passenger side. Go. Then we have to unlatch this one. This is located on the left side of the driver's seat. And then push this down so that we can expose the seat. The engine is under these two seats. When all of the latches are undone, you lift this, raise these two seats a bit heavy, and then you get this strap at the back just beside the seat belt, and then put it here. Under the hood is a Euro 4 2.2 turbocharged inline-4 dual overhead camshaft diesel engine which produces 98 horsepower and 200 Newton meters of torque. It's a big step up from its predecessor with its power and fuel efficiency. It has an average fuel consumption of 1 liter to 15 kilometers. As you can see, it's very snug. Have your batteries, have your fuel pump. So here's the layout of the new Euro 4 engine for the Mitsubishi L300 FB Body. So inside, not much has changed. Still have this manual windows, steering wheel, you have your gauges, you have your basic standard aircon vents, your stereo is pretty basic. So you still have 2-speaker audio system, but for the most part, it's just your really functional, everyday utility car. There's no style for style's sake, just for the aesthetics. It's a workhorse. And as per all my videos, I really want to showcase the space of every unit. So here in the 2021 L300 FB Body, the seats, you cannot adjust the seats front and back, it's fixed. You really have a good driving position, like driving a mini truck. You have a good leg room. You have good space for 2 other passengers. You have your steering rack shifter. You have your old school handheld twist knob, emergency brake. The only downside to this is for the bigger passengers with a much larger midsection. I think you're gonna have a hard time adjusting to the position since the seats are fixed. You cannot move front and back. But for the most part, the gap from the bottom of the steering wheel to my midsection is very far, so there's a bit of consideration with that matter. Once again, the headspace is really good. Really good insulation up top, and yeah, it's good. Now, the most obvious change for this model is the ground clearance. They raised the ground clearance by 4 inches, so as you can see, So very high ground clearance. Front brakes, standard disc brakes, and the suspension is independent wishbone by McPherson. At the back, still 4 inches of extra clearance, and you have leaf spring suspension. So now we're here at the back. It's really spacious. As you can see, the seats are folded up. For the passenger type, you can fit 20 people here comfortably. So 10 the left side, 10 the right side. So to pull this down and latch it, and then pull out the legs. There you go. Garlang nong. In addition, you have air conditioning at the back with this independent blower. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 10 vents for your air conditioning at the back. So as you can see, it's very spacious. So for any one of you who wants to start up a new business, maybe for public utility vehicles or just for your everyday delivery truck, L300 is the way to go. There you go, guys. That was my vlog about the 2021 L300 FB Body. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it informative. So again, I'll be posting my details, the caption and description. So this has been Charles Adrian Guillena for Mitsubishi Gateway.